much. Woohoo!
And of course, here at Jeffersonville, very, very special person to us and to me personally as well. A retired director here, was the director here at Jeffersonville, but a longtime member of the festival as well. Miss Leslie Gabhart is here.
Woohoo!
Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. That's all I can see right here. So, all right, very good as far as past directors. Okay, and of course, we have a wonderful guest conductor tonight, but I'm going to introduce him to you later. So for now, let's hear some awesome choral music from these great schools. Starting tonight with our individual selections will be Silver Creek High School, and they're going to come up to the stage now and enjoy the program.
Turn on the lights so they can go down the stairs without killing themselves.
Wouldn't that be just awful?
I like stumbling on stage.
That would be horrifying.
Shut the door, keep out the devil. Shut the door, keep the devil in the night. Shut the door, keep out the devil. Light the candle, everything's alright. Light the candle, everything's alright. Shut the door, keep out the devil. Shut the door, keep the devil in the night. Shut the door, keep out the devil. Shut the door, keep the devil in the night. Shut the door, keep out the devil. Shut the door, keep the devil in the night.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? They drove all the way from Charles Thomas.
But then they're gonna do a combined thing, so
Oh, okay.
it's like just this. If it was just this, that would be disappointing. It wouldn't be a puzzle. They had some fun.
A lot of fan base on that side of the room.
Yeah, they're standing the whole choir.
Yes, it's happening. This is a very special performance for Miss Grayson here tonight with Madison because it is her final one at Valley Choral, as she will be retiring from teaching at the end of this year. After how many years? 39 years in teaching.
Good evening, Marilyn Cook Booker right here, and so happy to celebrate with all of you. Thank you very, very much for supporting Valley Choral Festival. We are the oldest festival in the state of Indiana, starting in 1938. We're very, very proud of that. Also, I'd like to thank Kyle and all of his work, the kids, the students that they have working all day. Everything was just great. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful afternoon and day. And as far as Teresa, give her a couple of things, let you know what's been going on. This is her 9th year at Madison Consolidated High School as choral director. She has hosted Valley Choral twice, and she most enjoyed a conductor guest called, who was that? Rollo Dilworth? Wow, that's a big name, and we have an equally big name tonight for you. She has enjoyed the students, the parents, the community support. She shared that she will miss the fine arts family at Madison Consolidated and all the students and these crazy Valley Choral directors. Yes. Her future will be blessed with hobbies, traveling, family, friends, and her grandson. And on behalf of Ohio Valley Choral Festival, we wish you good health, good times, and happy retirement.
Woohoo! Yeah. There they go. I said, there they go.
They're actually going to put her in front so she's not hiding behind anybody.
Yeah, I think so. Get ready. We're both ready.
Yeah. First, yeah, okay.
We got it. Yep. We can do it.
Oh, no, don't shift. No.
That's what I'm saying.
Dang it.
That's all right. Brody, move. Here, do this. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, sir. Yeah, let's get you in the. Oh, what? Yeah. Make it till you make it.
All right, thank you for bearing with us, everybody. The Valley Choral always involves a little bit of chaos, so thank you for bearing with us and for, for gearing up for what's going to be, I think, a wonderful festival program. Let me have the honor of introducing our guest conductor this evening. Mr. Dan Anderson is a choral director from Center Grove. He actually teaches middle school currently, but he's taught at a high school level as well. And he's done all kinds of genres, all kinds of styles. I'm not going to read his bio too because it's really long and you can read it for yourself. The man has quite the resume. But most of all, to me, he's just Dan, my friend and my colleague, and someone who has really a lot of good stories. And he's done a lot. He's kind of been everywhere. And but most of all, I think he's just a great clinician, a great conductor, a great educator, and just a really cool guy, I think. Now he does teach at Center Grove. Now Jeffersonville and Center Grove have a little bit of a troubled history lately. In case if anybody follows sports out there. Now Dan, anytime that he talks about his school, he loves to talk about their state championship winning football team. How they're this awesome, great football program. He brags on them all the time, and he talks about how great they are, and which is great. Now, we got to see that firsthand this year because they came into our house and, let's just say it was a little bit. And listen, much love, Coach. Okay, you guys put up a good fight. You put up a good fight. Okay, but we had a great season. But when you get put Center Grove in the first round, what are you gonna do? Now, let's talk about basketball for a second, Dan. Yes. Now, when Center Grove met up with Jeffersonville in basketball, it was a little bit of a different story, now wasn't it? You're not introduced to yet. We love our sports here at Jeff High, as you know, but of course we love choral music as well. Of course, we're all friends and we all laugh about this, but it's really good to have Dan with us. Will you please welcome to the podium, well, first of all, welcome to the stage our festival choir, and welcome, woohoo! And welcome to the stage, to the podium, Mr. Dan Anderson. Woohoo!
do want to introduce and call attention to. They're not in the program. This is Jared, our djembe player. He's a sophomore, ladies and gentlemen. There's a future there. Excellent job. Our soloists. Thanks. Our soloists, that's okay. Our soloists, Josh Brody, Jonathan Collins, and Willow Johnson. Let's give it up for them. If you were reading, you saw that that's the third song in your program. They're listed alphabetically, but the only switch is we're switching Xocholosa for Festival Sanctus. Other than that, it's in order. We'd like to continue now with a gorgeous piece about love, written by Indiana's own James Mulholland. This is A Red, Red Rose. There we go. Is that too loud? Is it perfect? Okay, thanks. What a phenomenal group of young ladies and gentlemen up here that I have the pleasure.
Woohoo!
I get a lot of opportunities to do choral festivals like this, spend a day with students I've never met before, hoping and praying that they know their music when we come in. I will tell you, these 5 directors are phenomenal. Hang on to them, pay them double. They are doing, yes,
Yo!
great work with these students. I want to call attention to our incredible accompanist, Mr. Chuck Prestonari.
Woohoo!
A good accompanist is hard to find. A great accompanist is really hard to find, and he is a great accompanist. I told him earlier, after the day was over, I said, you know what, I'm going to pay you the biggest compliment that I can pay an accompanist. Almost the entire day, I didn't even know you were here. And those of you that play piano and do accompanying, you know what I'm talking about. Because he was right there. He knew where I was going to go next before I knew. Boom, he's giving pitches. He's playing what needs to be played. Phenomenal. And he can play the living poop out of that piano, too. I'm just telling you. So, our next piece, Where the Light Begins. I thought about reading you the poem because the poem is an incredibly powerful text. But I'm going to let you take the music of your student when you get home and read the poem yourself. Better yet, have them read it out loud to you because it's incredibly powerful. It's a poem about hope, about peace, about love, about light. And we talked about the meaning of the poem and what it means to them. And then I talked about a challenge. And I challenged them. And I talked to them about a lake, crystal clear lake, no wind. And they're one pebble. And you throw that pebble in the middle of that pond, and the ripples. That's one student, and the impact they can have on their lake, whatever that lake is, whether it's their school, whether it's their church, whether it's their family, whether it's their workplace, the people in their lives, and the impact, both positive and negative, that they can have being that pebble on that clear lake. And then I said, let's take 180 pebbles and throw them in the water. Now look at the impact you can have. And are we impacting positively or negatively? And I challenged them to make a difference in their lake, the lake that they're in right now, and change it for the better, and change it for good. And so there's that challenge sitting there. And I hope you see a change. And I hope you see it's not happening overnight. We still make bad decisions even as adults, don't we? We still sit there and put our head on the pillow at night and say, I wish I hadn't said that, or I wish I hadn't done that. And the things that they are saying that about are, I wish I hadn't said that about that girl's hair. And I wish I'd invited that young man to come eat with us because he sits by himself every day. Those are the thoughts that are going through their heads at night. And if we could reverse that script and say, when I said to that girl, your hair really looks good today, and I saw her later on in the day and she was still smiling, just that simple act of kindness, that word spoken, that's our light shining through into other people and the power and the impact we can make. So as we listen to Where the Light Begins, and maybe it's always been there, I want you to think about that message of this song. We hope you enjoy it.
Thank you again for coming tonight. I just want to say a couple of final things. I always have to thank some people when we do something to this scale, especially. With this being my first time doing this, of course, I needed a lot of help. Had a whole parent volunteer army that helped me today. Some of them literally took off work and spent the entire day with me just to help out and just to make sure that things ran smoothly. So thank you to all of those parents, all those volunteers, and thank you to our choir boosters as well for all the tireless work from the hospitality room, the snacks, and everything else out there in the front of house for tickets and money, helping keep the students corralled, everything. Please give it up for the student volunteer army here at Jeff I. I mean, parent volunteer. Woohoo! Okay. I'm trying to make my voice a little less boomy. Sorry, I know it's kind of doing a thing right now. Because your voice is not. Just do that for me.
Huh.
That's all right. It'll come one day.
Yeah.
But we also had a student volunteer army to help make things go as well, and literally like a whole just great group of kids that I had stay with me all day that are not the ones up here. But they're actually members of my other choirs. Some of them have been with me since literally 7:45 this morning, all day until now, helping out with things. And so thank you to all my Jeff I choir students who are not up here, but are helping behind the scenes. Thank you guys. And thank you to both of our meals today, our director's lunch and our supper for the kids and the adults was provided by our very own in-house culinary club, the Jeff Chefs and Amy Whitaker. Let's give it up for the Jeff Chefs for feeding us today. Thank you. Woohoo! It is in fact Taco Tuesday, so they gave us a full taco bar, so thank you very much. And of course, everything looks and sounds great tonight because of we're very lucky to have a wizard of a tech guy here at Jeff I by the name of Brad Murphy. He's back there in the booth making things look and sound good. Thank you, Brad.
Woohoo!
And thank you to all my fellow directors who we only get together like twice a year, and our board members as well, but man, do we have a blast, and I feel like no time has passed every time I see you guys, and love each and every one of you, so thank you. And of course, thank you again to our great conductor, Dan Anderson, and our accompanist, Dr. Charles Prestonari. Thank you again. And to the best choir kids anywhere in America, of course.
Woohoo!
Yeah, my favorite part. It's battle hymn time. You know what that means. All Valley Choral alums from any school, anytime, listen to Battle of the Valley Choral. It's your turn to get up here. I don't know how we're going to fit y'all, but we're going to make it work. So, I see you out there. You better get up here. You're going to have to go around this way. All right, go to the right, and come around to behind this riser. Okay? Please don't try to go this way. All right. Yeah, sorry. If you went up that way, you're going to run into a roadblock. Okay? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Should I say that?